Nobody in my life is safe. Because of Adonis Paul and his obsession with me, everybody in my life, past or current, is in danger. I told y'all. I explained the post from September when my grandmother passed out and my friend came over to help me and lied to me that they would be there for me. And I explained that that was not a romantic relationship. That man was gay. And y'all are in my emails now, but he was gay. How did you fuck him? Why you wouldn't fuck a gay man? Yeah, actually you would. I'm sorry. But a lot of gay men also have sex with women. This is shocking to many of you. You can't understand it. It's called being bisexual. But he did not say he was bisexual. He didn't, what do you call it? Associate, oh god damn it. I can't remember the name. I can't remember what they say. When you are one thing, but you don't say that you're one thing, you say that you're something else. He was bi, but he lived as a gay man because he had a husband, and his husband had a son. So, just because a gay man has sex with women does not mean that that man is no longer gay. People are very, very upset. They're in my comments, they're in my emails screaming at me, give us his name, tell us his name, we want his name. They want his name so badly so that they can attack and hurt him. Because now Adonis Paul is aware that the man was gay. And now he has a new target to hurt because Adonis Paul doesn't like gay men. He likes to attempt to push people to hurt themselves if they're different. He's in my comments too, saying that he does not care what happens to me. He does not care if his viewers kill me. He does not care if his viewers kill my aunt. He does not care who his fans hurt. Once he incites them to the rage that they are in, that causes them to go after complete strangers and destroy the lives of entire strangers off of the words of their leader, Mr. Adonis Paul. He says it's okay to ruin lives, and so it's okay. And anybody that stands in his way just has to be run over by his mob, his cult followers. I'm not giving up the name of the man because I know that if I do, he will instantly be attacked by 1,000 people telling him to kill himself because he had sex with men and women. And that means he deserves to die. Because that's Adonis Paul. He believes that gay people should kill themselves. Trans people should kill themselves. Anybody that's not him fucking a woman should kill themselves. That's Adonis Paul's mindset. That's his viewers' mindset. And now they are desperate to get the name of their next victim, to get the name of this man and this man's husband and their child, so that they can go off and destroy another life because they found out that there's another human being out there living a life that they don't approve of. No. Those men took a lot from me, and they broke my heart, and they hurt me, and I'm still not going to give them up to you for you to destroy. Because it's not right to do that to other human beings. What happened back then was bullshit, but it wasn't a murder plot. You'll want his name so bad, fine. Contact the police. And I will give the police those men's name. And only the police. If you truly want this to be a murder investigation, you want to harass and intimidate anybody involved in it, contact the authorities, and I will give them all of the information they need. You, Adonis Paul, as I have said before, are not a police officer. Your cult members are not police officers, and you do not have the right to demand names so that you personally can go after people you believe have committed crimes. You are not a cop, Adonis Paul. You are not a detective. You are not running an investigation into me. If you believe a crime has been committed, go to the police with the information you have. And I'll give the police the information I'll have. And then they will have enough proof that you are trying to frame me and create a timeline of events that didn't even exist to begin with. You are all over my Facebook, so why were you never able to tell Kathy that the September incident and the October incident were two separate incidents? Why were you never able to figure that out on your own? It's not because you're not a good detective. That can't be. It's because you didn't give a shit. You knew that you were sending my aunt on a wild goose chase, looking for evidence that from a crime that didn't exist, and you did it because you think it's so funny. And you could have told her months ago, well, it looks like these might be two separate hospital visits. But you chose not to. You chose to continue fueling her anger and saying, yeah, that's right. You got her this time. You're a piece of shit, Adonis Paul. Let me make sure that I say this in terms that you will understand. Mr. Paul, you are human garbage, and you should not be on YouTube. And you are putting other people's lives at risk. There is 2 gay men and their son who are now in danger. Because if anybody finds out who they are, they will be attacked and possibly killed. This is not just cyberbullying. This is cyber terrorism and going after my friends from back then just because they're gay. That's a hate crime. So go ahead and go to the police and tell them that you believe this gay man conspired and did all of these things. Go ahead. I have no problem speaking to the police, and they'll have no problem speaking to my friends, because none of us have done anything. But I will tell you that I'm not going to allow you to commit a hate crime against another human being and use me as your excuse. I'm not going to allow these 2 men to be beaten and lynched in the street. And you sitting back watching saying, well, if they weren't friends with that bitch. If only they had never met Mary, they would be fine. That's not how fucking hate crimes work. You're going after these men now because they're gay and you want them killed. And you're saying if I don't give up their names, if I don't give them up, fuck you. I'm not giving up shit to you. You are not a cop. You have the proof, you have the evidence, you have everything, right? You had enough to send my aunt on that wild goose hunt. So why don't you contact the police and send them running around like stupid idiots on your half-baked theories? Oh yeah, you won't do that because you know that false reporting to the police is a crime. And you don't want them to know that you're setting somebody up for a crime that doesn't even exist. You don't want the police to know that you emailed me a confession to be found in my email later when they go looking through. You don't want the police to know that you're manipulating an elderly, crazy woman to have her do your bidding for you and create money for you. You don't want the police to know what you're doing. That's why you keep you delete your videos. That's why you deleted the video where you had a fundraiser to go and piss on my little brother's grave. You deleted that video because you're ashamed of it, and you know that if the police found it, or if anybody that mattered found it, they would tell you about your shit. Because it's bullshit and it's garbage, and any human being with a soul can see that. I have shown more compassion to you and to my family that has been helping you than they have ever shown me in my life. But I will not allow for two gay men and their son to be hunted down, lynched, and murdered in the street on your half-baked theories. You need to take your theories to the police if you believe any of them. You don't get to create mobs to send them after gay men. This is 2022. And I'm not going to be a part of your hate crimes. Gay men, gay women, gay human beings, bi human beings, trans human beings have the same rights to exist as you do. And you want them killed. You want to know their names so bad so you can send people after them. The police will know their names if they contact me, because I know that the police aren't going to go off on their own and kill these men. That's what the difference is between giving names to the authorities and giving names to a hate mob. Adonis Paul is actively trying to have two gay men and their son murdered. And nobody is ever going to believe me. But I'm not lying. Every time you see somebody in my comments demanding the names of those people, it's because they want to know who they can kill without feeling any remorse for it, because they have no remorse for the gays.